Hello and welcome, my dear friends, brothers and sisters, dreamers and achievers. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm Hossein Babel, and today I'm back with another inspirational video. The topic we're diving into today is one that touches millions of people around the globe. How I learned English, inspired by Jack Ma. Before we begin, let me explain why English is such an important language. Friends, we all know that English is one of the most powerful languages in today's world. It's not just a medium of international communication. It's also the key to knowledge, education, technology, and career opportunities. The best universities, research, books, and online resources are mostly available in English. Whether it's getting a good job, traveling abroad, or understanding global culture, English plays a vital role. That's why in today's era, English is not just a language, it's one of the keys to success and growth. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt nervous while speaking English? Maybe your pronunciation wasn't perfect. Maybe you ran out of words in the middle of a conversation. Or maybe people laughed at your mistakes. If your answer is yes, you are not alone. I've gone through the same struggle, and even Jack Ma, the billionaire founder of Alibaba, went through it too. So today, we'll learn how great people like Jack Ma mastered English. And I'll not only share Jack Ma's journey, but also the powerful lessons I personally applied to learn English step by step. Stay with me until the end, because I promise by the time this video finishes, you'll have a clear roadmap to learn English and the motivation to start practicing immediately. So let's begin. Jack Ma's story. Jack Ma grew up in Hangzhou, China, at a time when very few people spoke English. But Jack was curious. He wanted to see the world. And he realized that English was the bridge to knowledge, culture, and opportunity. Every morning, as a teenager, Jack Ma would ride his bicycle 40 minutes to the only hotel in his city where foreign tourists stayed. Why? To talk to them and practice English. He even worked as a free tour guide for 9 years, not for money, but for learning. That's how hungry he was to master English. My story. In my city, there were no foreign tourists to practice with, but I had the same hunger. I realized that if Jack Ma could create opportunities in China to learn English, then I could also create my own environment here. And that's exactly what I did. Friends, let me now share the 5 most powerful lessons Jack Ma followed and that I applied to master English. Lesson 1. Create your own English environment. You don't need to go abroad. You don't need expensive coaching. You don't even need perfect grammar books. What you need is an environment. For Jack Ma, the hotel was his classroom. For me, it was my own room. I changed my phone's language to English. I kept a small notebook to write down 5 new English words every day, and I made a rule for myself: not a single day without English. At first, it felt strange. I couldn't understand movies. I couldn't follow songs. Sometimes I felt embarrassed. But slowly, my ears got used to the rhythm of English, and instead of constantly translating in my head, my brain started to think directly in English. If you're watching this, I encourage you to do the same. Surround yourself with English. Your phone, your books, your music, your social media. Everywhere you look, make sure you see English. Don't wait for the perfect place to learn. Create your own English environment today. Lesson 2. Practice with people, not just books. One of the strongest lessons I learned from Jack Ma is that English is not about grammar, it's about communication. Think about it. Did you memorize grammar rules when you learned your native language? Of course not. You learned by listening and speaking. Jack Ma didn't worry about making mistakes. He just wanted to talk, and talk. When I started, I was scared. My pronunciation wasn't good. My sentences were broken. But then I realized people care more about your message than your grammar. So I forced myself to speak. I joined small online groups. I spoke English with friends, even if they laughed. And I even practiced in front of the mirror. Yes, sometimes I felt silly, but that mirror practice gave me confidence. If you don't have a partner to practice with, don't worry. Record yourself on your phone, listen back, and improve. The key is, don't just study English or use it. Lesson 3, learn from everything around you. Jack Ma said he learned English from tourists, TV, newspapers, even from his mistakes. And I did the same. Every movie became my classroom. At first, I watched with subtitles, then without. Every YouTube video became my teacher. Every English song became listening practice. And every mistake became a lesson. Once I mispronounced a word in front of friends, and they laughed. I felt embarrassed, but instead of quitting, I went home and repeated that word 50 times until it felt natural. That mistake became my strength. So remember this. Mistakes are not failures, they're feedback. Every mistake you make brings you one step closer to fluency. Lesson 4. Harness the power of consistency. You cannot learn English in 7 days, no matter what advertisements promise. It takes time. Jack Ma practiced for 9 years before he felt confident. 9 years. That shows us something important. Consistency beats talent. I made a simple plan. Just 30 minutes of focused English practice every day. Sometimes reading, sometimes writing, sometimes speaking, sometimes listening. But never skipping. It's like going to the gym. You don't get fit by lifting weights once. You get fit by doing it regularly. English learning is the same. So here's my challenge for you. Commit to 30 minutes every day. Not once a week. Not only when you feel like it. Every single day. Lesson 5. Use English as a tool, not just a subject. At first, I thought English was just another subject like math or history. But Jack Ma taught me that English is not a subject, it's a tool. The moment you start using English as a tool to learn other things, your growth multiplies. I started reading books on topics I loved in English. I watched motivational videos in English. I followed international entrepreneurs, leaders, and thinkers in English. Suddenly, I wasn't just learning English, I was learning life skills, business and personal growth through English. And that's the secret. When you use English to satisfy your curiosity, it no longer feels like studying. It feels like living. So, how did I learn English inspired by Jack Ma? Number 1, I created my own English environment. Number 2, I practiced with people, not just books. Number 3, I learned from everything around me, especially my mistakes. Number 4, I stayed consistent, even when it was hard. Number 5, and most importantly, I used English as a tool for growth, not just as a subject. Quick beginner's guide. If the above sounds too hard, here's a simpler guideline you can follow. Number 1, practice English daily, even a little. Number 2, listen to English movies, songs, podcasts. Number 3, speak in short sentences even if you make mistakes. Number 4, keep a diary, write a few lines in English every day. Number 5, learn at least 5 new words daily and use them. Number 6, practice with friends or classmates in English. Number 7, use mobile apps, YouTube, and the internet to learn. Number 8, be confident, don't fear mistakes. treat them as opportunities. Friends, as I close, I want to say this. If I can do it, if Jack Ma can do it, then you can too. You don't need to be born in an English-speaking country. You don't need expensive courses. All you need is curiosity, practice, and consistency. Jack Ma often says, never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow, the sun will shine. And I believe the same about English. At first, it feels hard. Then it feels even harder. But if you keep going, one day you'll wake up and realize you can think, speak, and even dream in English. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments. What's your biggest challenge in learning English? Is it speaking, listening, confidence, or grammar? I'd love to hear your story. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe and share so that more people can benefit. And always remember, English is not just about language. It's about connection, opportunity, and confidence. Start today, keep going, and one day you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Until next time, stay positive, stay curious, and keep learning. I'm Hossein Babel, signing off, and I'll see you in the next video.